Now, the final consideration I'm going to suggest when it comes to thinking about whether this person would be the right person for you or not is this thing that I call fatherhood. And by fatherhood, I mean that quality and the spirit of being a good father. Now, this is one of the most important characteristics in my books of what it takes to be Mr. Fantastic. As you know, this determines what I call generational cycles. How good a father is this person that you're considering spending the rest of your life likely to be? How does he respond to children? How does he get along with them? Or is he just oblivious of them? The most important question you need to ask yourself is, if his life were to be reproduced in your kids, would you be happy? Now, it's important that you remember that there are certain things that are changeable in people, including yourself, but you must be truthful to yourself. You see, once you make the commitment of marriage, you really can't change that commitment, and many times you cannot really change that person. Sadly, the divorce rate in Nigeria has risen astronomically over the last 5 years. And I've seen too many young couples get separated and eventually divorced. Homes get broken, not because the people were wrong, but they get broken simply because the people were not right for each other. The family is the most important unit in building a nation. Every time a divorce occurs, the nation gets fragmented. You see, Tara and I both came from dysfunctional homes where both our parents did not have successful marriages. But it only went on to strengthen our own resolve to ensure that our kids never go through what we went through growing up. The one thing I can tell you though is that it is best to get counseling before marriage than after the marriage that has hit the rocks. Who are the father figures in the life of your man? How does he relate with his mentors? It is also important to know what his views are on the number of kids that you would like to have. You also need to know how he relates with other people's children and the children of the people he cares about. Although some seemingly uncaring single men may eventually turn out to be very caring fathers, you need to observe how he behaves with children generally. Finally, people say that men tend to look for their mothers in their wives, whilst women, on the other hand, tend to look for their father figures in their husband. This brings me to the issue of age. 92% of the single women surveyed in a report say that age is actually critical. Only 8% of the people think that age don't matter. Meanwhile, it has been found that marriages where wives were older than their husbands were more likely to end up in divorce. But remember, this is not an absolute certainty. There are many marriages that are strong that the wife is older than her husband. But again, none of these things are absolute. All I want to know is, does your age difference matter to you? That is all that matters. So go ahead and rate his fatherhood index as 1. Intolerable, 2. Tolerable, 3. Compatible, and 4. Admirable. Hi there, I trust you enjoyed that video, and if you loved it as much as I love bringing it to you, I need you to do me 4 things. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, like this video. 2, subscribe to my YouTube channel. 3, click the notification button so you can get more new videos. 4, share it with someone. Thank you so much.